I left my husband to move across the continent to try and become a content creator, and a lot of people had opinions about that. Carson and I spent a year and a half doing long distance while I built my business. People were definitely side-eyeing me, some even directly saying things to my face. Even things like, one person is usually the breadwinner and it's usually the man. You're kind of making a mistake here. But I knew that I had this gut feeling that I couldn't shake. And I knew if I didn't listen to it, I would spend the rest of my life wondering what would have happened if I had. So that December, I moved back to Canada and start getting myself set up. Carson flew back to the States in January and I went all in. And I made $2,000 in that January, and then things just kept growing from there. The first time that I made real money from a brand deal, it felt euphoric, like genuinely could not believe it. And this had been my dream since I was like 13 years old. And every month that my income kept growing, I was more and more sure that listening to my gut was the best decision I ever made. And not just for the business that I built, but for who I became. This journey has grown me into the person I was meant to be and into the gifts that God gave me. And because I'm so aligned, my relationship has also become better than it's ever been. So for the girl who is listening to this, who is doing what feels safe and what she thinks that other people want for her life, what she thinks that she should want, and maybe she's even convinced herself that she's happy because she doesn't want to disappoint anyone. You want something of your own that's fun and flexible and lucrative, and when you have kids one day, you want to be able to stay at home with them. You're the woman who doesn't want to spend your life sitting at a 9 to 5, being gone from your home more than you're actually at home. You want to live life at your own pace and build something on your own terms. Well, I want you to know that your first step doesn't have to look like mine. You don't have to move across the continent and do long distance marriage. It doesn't have to be some huge life transformation. Your first step might just look like getting my 4-figure UGC framework so that you actually have the steps to get started, and spending 20 minutes on it tonight after the kids go to bed, or during your lunch break at work tomorrow. That is how this starts, in the nooks and crannies of your day, in those small little moments. I literally started my journey over the Christmas break, figuring everything out in very small amounts of time. Make sure you're following me and comment the word creator, and I will send you the link to grab my 4-figure UGC framework. Your first step starts today.